my house. This is not a video about Dungeons and Dragons or TTRPG in general. This is about the realities of being a content creator and why it is so hard to make a video right now. Within a week's time span last month, I was running a 103 fever. I found out my mom had a heart attack and I was told that I should kill myself. But I'm not supposed to tell you about that part. I had so many of my peers tell me not to make this video, and sitting here with this elephant in the room, it's made it paralyzing to make anything anymore. Back in the day, we used to shame people who treated others as lesser. It was high school behavior, it was bullies, it was a problem, and now, well, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you want to share something you love online, you not only deserve to be told how terrible you are, but you need to expect it. And I'm not looking to garner sympathy or empathy or any emotions towards me, but a disgust towards a bigger picture that this is becoming the norm. I'm sure there's some of you already chopping at the bit to type out, well, if you can't handle it, stop making videos. Well, you put yourself out there. And that's how it has slowly become, is continuing to blame people for wanting to share the things they love instead of shaming the people who treat others like this. I have been doing this for less than a year, and I have had multiple people make videos on me. One of them was a 45-minute video tearing me apart, from the fact I make bad financial decisions because I have an Alienware computer when it was a gift, to the fact that I have mental illness hair. And these people are not only creating communities of vitriol, but they continue to be supported by everybody else being so complacent with it. It'll only give them fuel. They'll win. They're winning. They live rent-free in my head. I get paralyzed when I go to make a video because I have to prepare myself for what horrid things I'm going to hear today. In one of my videos, I had somebody tell me they were going to strangle me with my turtleneck and my face. And I'm not new to the internet. I'm not new to any of this. My first video I ever posted was 13 years ago. Hello. And then YouTube told me to niche down, so I've had art channels, gaming channels, fish tank channels. I've had so many over the years. Streaming being the most consistent ever since Justin TV. But the thing that all of them had in common is that I wanted to share what I loved. So I have watched as the internet went from little trolls, small bullies, and threats here and there. Maybe once a month you might get somebody saying something mean, to full-on hate raids across Twitch and even now in TTRPG. But the saddest part has been watching that the dead internet isn't just the bots, it's the fact that so many of you have completely lost your humanity along the way. And with all this, the scariest part genuinely isn't the individual. In 2019, I had bomb threats to my mom's house. People were sending me pictures of my front door at my apartment. Cops were posted outside for months. I saw dismembered body parts in my DMs, and it was awful. All because I played League of Legends and happened to be a woman. And I'm still here. I didn't quit. The point is, that's not the scary part. The scary part is how many people are so comfortable with blaming individuals like me for wanting to share what they love. Over the past week, a bunch of other creators have been coming out over it because of the Amiru situation and TwitchCon and how horribly they handled that. And it again is so horrifying to see how many people say, well, she deserved it. She put herself out there. So that's the real reason why I haven't been posting videos. Mostly my mom's health, because that has been a lot to deal with, but also because while I'm trying to deal with my mom's health, I'm getting crap like that. Literally had somebody tag me in harassment while I was in the hospital once. And that's been on this channel over a tabletop game. And I just felt like I had to talk about that elephant in the room. because it is getting harder and harder every day to tell what is real and what's not on the internet. The bombardment of AI videos and slop, and I don't feel like sacrificing my humanity too. What this means for the channel, well, you might not always get the highest quality videos, but you'll get videos. I can't put out really high quality stuff at a constant and deal with backlash because it's just me doing everything. I don't have a budget to upgrade my mics anytime soon. I'm really sorry. There are days where I struggle to get food on my table. In case you couldn't tell by the little pads over here, I am orbital sanding my floor. As the manufactured flooring that was in here started to have a bunch of issues, I pulled it up expecting to paint subfloor and live like that. I do everything here with my bare hands, which are rougher than my fiance's, because I work hard for everything I do, but it doesn't leave the most amount of time in the world to produce fantastical stuff with just me. I'm very blessed that on certain videos I do get to grab Nico and have him do voiceovers or assist with some of the production, but it's usually just me. And if I get to a point where I can hire an editor and get some assistance, then I can do those videos more often, but trying to meet the quota of videos of that quality on a regular basis has me just not putting out anything. It also means that you might not hear as much interaction from me on the channel itself. Up till today, I have commented or hearted every single comment that has made it to my page. I have read every single one. Yes, even the ones that I have to remove because of inappropriate comments about my turtlenecks. But I don't know if I can handle that right now. And if you're somebody who's never been affected by other people's words, count your blessings. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I'm sorry I'm not that, but I kind of got to protect my mental health at this point. What it also means is you might get videos that aren't all Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe I'll cover some board games. Maybe I will show you the before and afters of spaces like this, which make me want to rip all of my hair out. How would you guys feel about going fishing? Do you want to go fishing? Because I'm going to see my mom for Christmas, and I don't know. Maybe I can make a fishing video. But I'm really tired of niching down and putting myself into a small little box that's still never good enough for basic human decency. And I hope you continue to stick with me through whatever this is going to become. And if you still want to make sure I see your stuff, I do interact most actively in the Discord because I have mods there. Mods that make sure I'm okay. And if you want to see that I am a real, not AI person, I will still be showing up to some events. And if you have the cojones to say something mean to me in person, I would love to have that discussion. Because I usually meet all negativity with the same exact thing. I'm really sorry my content's not for you. But I hope you take time out of your day to interact with a channel that you do enjoy. I hope you make the choice to spread some positivity. So if you made it this far in the video about me saying how the world kind of sucks and the internet is not immune to it, leave a sun emoji in the comments as a reminder to be bright. And I'm gonna ask you for one other kindness. I'm gonna ask that you pick 5 of your favorite creators, no matter what community or side of the internet, 5 of your favorite creators, and take some time today to send them a nice comment. Those niceties really help us go so much further. I wish I could name every person who I have just found so much joy in, but people like Casey, Ryder, Lord Pegasus, Johnny Fireheart, Cian, so many kind hearts in my community. Even DL Grant. Is it DL Grant or is it LD Grant? L Grant D. D Grant L? Oh gosh. I'm terrible with names and I do my best, but sometimes I get to meet people in person and it's even more special. But don't take my lack of usual interaction as any form of ungratefulness, because I'm gonna miss you guys. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that you don't have to miss me. So I do believe my batteries are back to charged, and I need to get back to, even seeing it behind me in the video, sanding my floors. But from now on, when I have something on my chest, I'm gonna get it off my chest. And hopefully that doesn't come around to bite me in the ass, but what I'm doing right now isn't working either, so take care, stay well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.